Good morning. Richard with you today from Wichita Homeworks, and today we're going to look at doors. We're going to talk about the seals and the latches, as well as a couple other key important things. First, let's look at your latches. You should always make sure that your latches can open and close easily. There shouldn't be a lot of fighting, pushing, pulling to get your latch to close. Now, in this case, if I don't shut this door all the way, it won't latch, of course. But if you ever shut your door all the way where your bottom latch is engaged, this top latch, if you can't do it without having to push the door more, then you have an issue. It means your strikes aren't aligned or something's off in the catch itself. So you got to make sure that that's always aligned, those are always locking properly without a lot of force or having to push in and out. Next thing to look at would be just your seal efficiency. Is your seals good? Do you see any daylight at all around your door? There should always be a gap around your door. It varies between 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little more, 3/8 to 1/8 on the hinge side. It should be even, but no matter what the case is, as long as you can look through this crack and you don't see daylight coming through, you're okay. That means it's all sealed up, your insulation is good. So there's no problems in your actual seal of the door. Now, when you look down here in your corner, if you have something like this on your threshold, you want to look at that. This here is what a normal threshold should look like. There's no air, no daylight. You can't feel any air coming through. If you come down here, you can feel cold air coming through right here. The floor is very cold, and that's blowing through onto the floor, making it that cold. It's a lot warmer over here than it is right here. So there's an issue we wanted to look at. On this particular door, this is caused by this threshold holding this piece of insulation back. And right here, it actually dips down from the installation. So this right here actually wasn't installed correctly to get a good seal with your door. The next thing you need to look at is just the insulation itself that runs up the side. This sealing tape, it needs to be all the way around and sealed good. If those are the case, then you might want to look at your outside door. If you don't have one, I definitely suggest getting one because they save you a lot on your energy bill through the summer and winter. And first thing you want to look at is the same thing. Is it sealed up around the edges? On this one here, you see there's a big gap right here. And this is actually due to improper installation. This was installed too high, and this was installed too far out. And the reason why I know that is if you look over here, there's a gap when they actually put that in. They cut this short and left a big air hole there too. So, I mean, if one of our guys did this, there would be no air. You could not see any daylight through it. So that's what you actually want. Look at things like that. And also your closure. Make sure it's actually working properly and your door's not slamming, anything like that. That actually loosens the hinges, it loosens the seals. After a while, it starts losing air. Well, this is Richard with Wichita Homeworks. If you have any of these problems, just give us a call and let us know. We'll take care of them. You have a great day.